welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at items that did not make the cut and got scrapped. As we look at all the different items, make sure to tell me in the comments which items you think they should have put in the game. This is the first item, and honestly I think it could have been really great for layering, but overall it's pretty basic. This one looks really wonky in my opinion, like the corset with the frills around it do not match the puffy sleeves, and then the weird flat dress under it. I'm happy this stayed in the drafts. This is almost the same thing, but since the puffy sleeves are translucent, it kind of makes it better, and I think this could be really good for some ethereal fairy themes, but at the same time, the shape of the actual dress is throwing me off. The lace in these shoes are super intricate, so I think from afar it'll just look like a big blob. And the ruffles at the top of the shoes are nice, but I think from far away they'll just look like cupcake liners. I really like the leg warmers and arm warmers that we already have in the game, but honestly I like this texture better and I like the bows on it. The only problem I have with it is that the shape is just not there. It just kind of feels flat, and that's why I think that it was good that they got rid of it, chose not to do it, but at the same time I think they should have reworked it to make it a bit better. I don't know why, but this gives Timu Aladdin. Like, why does it look like that? But I mean, I guess the top could be great for layering, but the bottom, no, there is nothing that you could have saved with that. The bottom part of the dress is absolutely gorgeous, but I think the top really throws it off, and the bow, it's just like two completely different dresses that were kind of crammed together, but the bottom part I would love to see in a different dress with a different top. Honestly, I don't know why this got scrapped because I think the beanie is absolutely adorable, and we don't have barely any knitted items in Dress to Impress, if we even have any, so I think it'd be really cool if they add that kind of texture in the game, and this beanie would just be great for those winter themes. These earrings look very similar to something that we already have in the game, so I assume that this was just one of their prototypes to the earrings we already have, and they just decided to scrap this. But what do you guys think? Do you think this is a completely different earring that we should have kept? We already have a masquerade mask in VIP, and this one just makes your face look like squished together, so I definitely like the ones with feathers more. It definitely adds some more dimension. This is definitely giving me vibes of older DTI, and I know if they actually put this in the game last year, people would have loved it, because one, they'll definitely use this for goth theme and be like, look guys, I am emo, but I do not have a problem with it that it's not in the game. But I think it would have actually been a hit in Dress to Impress. I honestly think they should add this because when I'm trying to layer necklaces, it takes me so much time. But if I can just layer 3 necklaces in one, that would make it so much faster. So they should definitely add this. This is from the Brat update, and I guess they wanted to do a belt like this with rhinestones or whatever that is, or spikes. And I guess it just didn't work out for them. But honestly, I think this is a really cute belt, and they should have added it into the Brat update. I love how these heels look overall, but I think the lace at the bottom just kind of makes it look like sneakers. I don't know why, because they're like crisscross like laces. These definitely remind me of the boots we already have, but I actually like that they don't just go straight up and that they have texture. But what is going on with the feet down there? Like, why does the toe have a separate spot just for them? We have a couple of chokers in Dress to Impress, but I'm happy they didn't release this one because this looks like some barbed wire on a neck, and that is not a good look. But I guess it could work with some goth outfits, some layering, it could look good, but for me, it's not really a must. Yes, this does look funky on its own, but I can see the vision because I think it would look great for a theme like Victorian vampire or stuff like that. So when you add it with a ton of other stuff, this could look really great. Is there a tutu skirt on my arm? No, but seriously, I think this would be like something George Washington would wear, and it would be great if you wanted to add some poof and flair to your outfit. And I think it would also go with the Victorian vampire theme, like the one before. This did not even make it out of the first draft, but honestly, this just looks like a skirt we already have with a slit in it. But I don't think it's really that bad, but nothing that I would add in a new update, you know? Dope, but girl, this is like the currency item we already have, which is actually kind of pretty with some straps in a weird fit. But I did see on the description that it said Kim K dress, which is weird because I never saw Kim K wear this, so that would mean that the dress we already have is actually the Kim K dress. I don't know, what do you guys think? This reminds me of a sweatshirt Ariana Grande wore. Just be okay. We have lots of items like this in the game already, so I think we don't need this unlayerable item cluttering up space. Like, honestly, it's just the same thing. Yes, bring the jorts in style. The jorts, or whatever they're called, are pretty cutesy. I'm surprised that they decided to scrap this, and as I'm looking at the top, I'm getting deja vu from something that we already have in the game. So maybe it's just the jorts, or this is a version of the top that we already have, but this one got scrapped. This is like the tennis top that we used to have, but just cropped and more shiny, and I don't know if I would use this, but I would definitely add this to my layering, but on its own, no, bestie, I would not wear this on its own. It's giving rich, it's giving fancy, it's giving Prada. Just from the picture alone, I wish that we had this in the game, and I don't understand why we don't, because this looks like a really well-made model of a purse, so it's definitely better than the purses we already have in the game. This is another sad little item that died in the first drafts, and right now it looks scary, but I think if they worked on it a bit more, it would have been good. But the way the jeans go out like that, yeah, that's creepy. Like, why does it look like that? So as of how it looks right now, I definitely do not want this in the game, but I think if they worked on this just a little more, it could have looked really good. This is giving a rich, luxurious lifestyle, and the men really need more clothing items, and it looks great, so I don't know why they didn't add it. Like, this looks very well made. The coat is shiny, the fluffy part, like the fur, looks really good, so I'm wondering why they decided to scrap this. I love flare pants with jeans. I didn't think so. Like, if you would imagine that in your head, that does not sound like a good combination, especially black jeans. I mean, you know what? I'm wrong. Flare pants with jeans sound amazing, and they should definitely add this in the game. And if there was a theme called Drake's new song, I would wear it for that. Yeah, girl, no. The random lines going different directions make this so unflattering. This is definitely a mix of Pirates of the Caribbean and CIA agent, and if they just fixed it up a little bit more, this would be ready for the runway. This is like tracksuit and normal shirt combined, and I'm honestly really torn on whether I like this or not, because it half looks good and half looks wonky. The nose is kind of freaking me out. Like, are you going to inhale me? But from the eyelashes to the eyebrows to the contour, it is tea. Just if you change the nose a bit, I would love if they would add this to the game. I normally don't like tooth caps, and it doesn't really bother me because this is a smaller tooth cap, so I would love if they added this face because just the other tooth caps really bother me. And the eyelashes are cute, the eyeshadow is cute, so I think that it would be nice if they added this to the game. Anyway guys, those are all the items that we're going to be looking at today. There are a couple more items that we haven't looked at, but you can go to the DTI fandom online and check them out. But before you guys go, don't forget to comment the list of items that you want DTI to bring back. And I hope you like this video. Bye my lovely frog army!